Commitment is scary, and it's fine, completely fine. Okay, so this was like an idea that came into my head like maybe a few hours ago or something, and I thought this would actually be nice to discuss in a video. But I usually do on my status, but like I feel like this one is something that can be like a fully fledged thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, why? Okay, let's just get into it, right? Commitment is scary, right? And before we go into it fully, right, let's look at the meaning of what commitment is. This is my time to be an English teacher, bro. English teacher. Shout out Mr. Robbie, right? The first one says, right, the state or, oh, okay. The first meaning says of commitment says the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause, right? And the second thingy meaning is an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. Obligation is another word in the meaning of commitment, right? I think we've gotten to that age. I turn 20 in like a few days, right? And I think we've gotten to the age where relationships start to become a bit serious, but at the same time, let me say semi-serious and semi-unserious, bro. Because some niggas, because like we look at high school, for example, bro, nothing there are serious. And this, like, other than like the specific anomalies of the whole thing, a lot of relationships in high school were not serious, bro. It's just like a hey, I like you, you like me thing. Let's date, and then after like 4 or 5 months, bro, and it's another guy, it's another girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's no relationship is serious in high school except for the anomalies, right? But I feel like we've gotten to that point where it's starting to get to that point where we are starting to think that this person, I'm going to commit to this person for like my whole life now, right? You meet someone maybe when you're like 21, you're like, okay, this person might be the one, and you're starting to think of the future now, where it's not when like high school, you're just like, this girl looks fine, bro. You know what? I'm a skeef. You know what I'm saying? That is how it used to be. But I feel like currently, nah, I feel like we've been put in a situation where we need to. I think we've reached the age where we need to start thinking of commitment, of the future, because with everything that we do, really involves the future. We're like when we like everything that we like want to commit to involves the future. Like the degree that you could be studying currently, you're thinking of what you could use that degree for in the future, right? Like buying a house, for example. Like how could it benefit you in the future? Like the area, are you going to send your kids there, whatever? Like there's like a lot of things that go into committing to something, right? To put it into like our our age's perspective, bro, I suck at FC Mobile, dog, right? If I commit to this thing, no, nothing distracting me. I commit to this thing of becoming the best FC Mobile player in my friend group, bruh. I need no distractions, bruh. I need to think that I'm going to dock in right now. I need to do this, to do this, to do this, to get to being the best player there. I suck, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And I need to commit to it. It's not a thing of, I'll play it now, I'll play it then. It won't work out, right? So I think like a few months ago, I had a conversation with my brother-in-law. So my sister got married like maybe 3 years ago, I think, but like they've been together for like years before that, right? And we're speaking, right? And he did mention that, you know, everywhere he goes, right? My sister's with him, bro. Like my sister's with him all the time, right? And it makes sense. These guys are married, but like you don't have time to like go out with other people, like your friends or whatever. Like your partner becomes your partner, idiot. Your partner, in essence, right? Let me to put it in another example, bro. They become your tag team partner for forever, bro. Forever. That is your right hand man or your right hand girl. You know what I'm saying? Forever, bro. Every single place they are together. Because why wouldn't you want to be with the person that you committed to? You know what I'm saying? And for me, being the 19-year-old self I am, find it crazy, bro, that you're able to be with this person 24/7, bro. That is the kind of commitment that you need to have. You know what I'm saying? And I can't really grasp it right now because I am a person who likes his personal space, bro. I love my personal space, low key. I love my personal space, right? I could not speak to you for like 3 4 days, and the next day I speak to you, it's like we've like it's nothing different, bro. That's just how I am, right? And I don't think despite me wanting to be in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Despite me wanting to be in a relationship, am I ready for commitment? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's why I feel like, at least with the modern dating scene, right? There's like two parts of it. There's people who aren't really serious, um, in like the relationship, like there's people who aren't really serious about being in a relationship and just are there for the fun of it, and there are people who are actually looking to build on onto something. But I have like a few friends who have been in relationships for like years now, bruh, and it does really look like these guys are committed to each other and want to like become something in the future, like maybe getting married. I'm not even talking about that, but like they are together because they love each other and they work well with each other, they gel well, right? It's not a thing of just having fun. Of course, loving the person is something, but you need to work in tandem, bro. That's the whole thing about commitment, right? And I don't feel like I'm ready for that yet. And I don't feel like a lot of people are ready for it. And the thing is, it's fine, bruh. We're at such a young age to be thinking about these type of things. Because most of the time, when you look at most relationships, like, yeah, like look at your friends or something, or like other people you've heard of, relationships, I can tell you right now, the lifespan of a relationship, modern day, right, is like maybe 2 to 3 months, right? And you can identify that those 2 to 3 months is the honeymoon phase, bruh. And it just falls off after that. And that's because most of the people in like relationships in the modern day are in it for the fun, right? No one is thinking, hey, I'm gonna get married to this person in the future, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. It's just like, hey, fine shit, I want you, let's do something, bro, right? And then after that, they go into someone else, and after that, they go into someone else. I get it, right? I might not agree with it. I'm not someone who's like, okay, pretty much, I'm someone who dates to marry. So if I'm dating you, there's probably plans for me to, I'm looking at you, I'm seeing foundations of the future. That is pretty much it, right? I don't think I have the mentality, or I don't have the strength to just go from hand to hand to hand to hand just for the fun of it. But I find fun in other things, bro. I find fun in other things. I find fun in making videos, right? This is my fun. I don't find fun looking at like, just going from hand to hand, right? But I get it. I get it. We are not at a phase where we need to be committing to relationships, because our parents also literally always tell us, don't get into a relationship, right? It's not like they're trying to get motion away from us or anything, right? Like L-mans and all those things. Now, there's a lot more than just, dating someone, right? There's a lot more to get into, bro. Like my dad always told me, like, hey, dog, don't get into a relationship, dog. Finish everything that you have to do, dog. Get your money up, bro. Get your studies done, all those things. Then you can start thinking about those things, bro. Despite at the time, I was cuffed. You know what I'm saying? He was right, though. He was right. You know, you need to get everything sorted before you start thinking about commitment, right? Because now you're trying to commit to a girl, you're worth it 24/7, you're doing all this, but you got no money, you got no house, got no qualifications, no job. That's a bit much. That's a bit much, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, when do you decide you're gonna, be ready to for commitment? I don't know. At least for someone who like wants to get married eventually, right? And also dates to marry. I don't know when I'm going to be like ready for commitment, low key. I don't know, because I feel like I am still self dependent on my thing, and I feel like with a hun, you need to be together with these things, bro. Like you can't really go into things solo dolo, because if you leave your hand out of the loop of all your things, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. I don't feel like I'm ready to involve someone else in this whole thing. Again, I would love to be in a relationship, like I'd love to be in a relationship, but like I don't feel like I'm ready for that right now, Doug. I still feel like I have a lot of things that I have to fix first before getting into something serious. I don't think I could commit to someone right now, and it's not even a thing of I might cheat on this hand or whatever. Doug, I am just a very self-dependent person, bruh. That thing of calling every night and updating and all these things, bruh, and seeing each other every day. And no, no, I don't see my boys every day, bruh. I don't see my boys every day, and that still works. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to see my aunt every day, bruh. But yeah, that was just like a brain fart of what I thought of, and just me spewing out. I haven't really thought about anything yet. I haven't really thought about anything I'm saying right now to you. I haven't thought about it. It's just me spewing to you, right, guys, right now. Like that's the crazy thing about it. But like, yeah, what do you guys think, bruh? This is also a different video from the channel. I think the last one I don't even know what I was doing on the last video, bro. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, shout out to you, Doug. And then obviously the motto of the channel, bro: drink water.